10 extreme ways police stop fast cars. You see, in the good old days, car chases were a staple of police work and they looked exciting on the big screen. But in reality, they're just too dangerous, not only for the brave officers involved, but also for innocent bystanders caught in the crossfire. So, law enforcement agencies have had to get creative. They've come up with some pretty ingenious ways to stop those fast-moving cars safely and effectively. So, today we're going to explore 10 methods that the police use to put the brakes on runaway vehicles and keep our streets safer. Let's get started. StarChase. One of the coolest tools in the police arsenal to stop those fast-moving cars is StarChase. This technology is like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's real and it's all about making high-speed pursuits safer for everyone involved. So, what's StarChase all about? Well, it's designed to reduce the risks that come with those heart-pounding chases. It gives law enforcement a way to tag, track and safely nab a suspect without having to rev up their engines for a deadly race. Here's how it works. There is the vehicle-mounted GPS launcher. This bad boy is tucked away behind the grille of a police vehicle. When it looks like a pursuit is about to go down, the officers can fire off a GPS tag either from inside their car or outside, using their console or a remote key fob. That tag sticks to the suspect's vehicle like glue and lets the police keep tabs on them with pinpoint precision, all without risking the lives of officers or folks on the street. Cable barrier. Now, cable barriers are like the safety ninjas of the road. They're made of tensioned wire rope and their job is to safely absorb the energy of a colliding vehicle while giving it a gentle nudge back in the right direction along the barrier. You'll find them on highways and other roads, making sure cars stay in their lanes and don't go on any wild off-road adventures or end up in oncoming traffic. Pit-BUL. Now let's talk about one of the coolest ways the police stop fast-moving cars, the Pit-Ballistic Undercarriage Lanyard, or as we like to call it, the Pit-BUL. This thing is like the ultimate speed bump with a twist. Picture this, you're a reckless driver trying to charge through a checkpoint, but little do you know, the Pit-BUL is waiting for you. It looks just like a harmless speed bump, but trust me, it's not. When you zoom over it, spikes attached to the netting are launched into your car's tyres. But here's where it gets really interesting. The rotation of your car's wheels start pulling that netting up into your axles and bam, your front wheels seize up faster than you can say pull over. All of this happens in just milliseconds. Now, the Pit-BUL can be activated manually by a skilled officer or set to deploy automatically when it senses trouble. So, whether you're trying to make a run for it or not, this gadget's got you covered. Nighthawk. And if you think that's cool, wait till you hear about the Nighthawk. It's like the Pit-BUL's distant cousin, serving the same purpose with a different style. Placed beside the road, it can be remotely triggered from a safe distance of up to 180 feet. Just as your car is about to reach the Nighthawk, the operator hits the button and a spike chain shoots across the road. You run over it and then the operator does their magic again to reel that chain back in, preventing anyone else from following in your tyre tracks. It's like something out of a spy movie, but it's real. Elkosta Wedge. Now, the Elkosta Wedge barrier is like the fortress of security for places that need top-notch protection. We're talking embassies, government HQs, research centres, power plants, military bases and more. It doesn't discriminate, it's ready to halt unauthorised vehicles of all sizes and weights. What's cool about this is that there are two versions in town. Elkosta Wedge Barrier K12 and the Elkosta Wedge 2. These barriers mean business, and one standout feature is their shallow foundation. That means they don't need a deep hole in the ground to do their job, and they work lightning fast. Yep, you read that right. Speed matters when you're dealing with fast-moving cars. The Elkosta Wedge 2 in particular is a champ for city centres because it only needs a foundation depth of 300 millimeters. So it's like a ninja lurking in the shadows, ready to strike when needed. Grappler Police Bumper. The Grappler Police Bumper. This bad boy made its debut back in 2016, and let us tell you, it's a game changer when it comes to safer police chases. So, picture this. You've got a police cruiser hot on the tail of a speeding suspect. Instead of the heart-pounding, dangerous chase you might expect, the Grappler police bumper steps in. Mounted right on the front bumper of the police car, it's like a superhero's tool. When activated, it deploys a net, and guess what? That net latches onto one of the tyres of the runaway vehicle. And what happens next is pure magic. Well, sort of. Once that tyre is ensnared, it's like a trap has been set. The wheel locks up and bam, the pursued vehicle is forced to come to a screeching halt. Talk about a dramatic stop, right? That's the Grappler police bumper in action, making our streets safer one net at a time. Stinger Spike System. The Stinger Spike System is a tyre deflation device that's purpose-built for stopping those high-speed pursuits. It's got these high-strength hollow steel spikes that mean business. These spikes can puncture all sorts of tyres, including those fancy self-sealing and run-flat ones, and they do it in a super-controlled way. Now, what makes the Stinger really special is its patented rock and tilt method. It's like a tyre deflation ninja move. These units can be used in both directions, making it extra versatile. And the best part? It lets our law enforcement officers take charge of these high-pressure situations, stopping those fleeing cars effectively, reliably, and most importantly, safely. Heeled Raptor. Heeled Raptor is like the superhero of security bollards. It's got a patent-protected design and has been put through some serious crash tests, meeting both PAS 68 and ASTM standards. And guess what? It aced those tests. Zero penetration, and it still keeps going on after an impact. But here's where it gets cool. Heeled's Raptor is like a hybrid between a road blocker and a shallow mount bollard, giving you the best of both worlds. It's about combining high-security muscle with flexibility. When it comes to stopping vehicles in their tracks, the HT1 Raptor is the boss. It didn't just stop a massive 7.5-ton truck doing 80 kilometers per hour, that's 50 miles per hour for our friends across the pond, but it kept on working like a champ afterward. It's the ultimate bollard for bringing a fast-moving vehicle to a screeching halt, all while minimizing damage to underground services and structures. The Fox Tire Barrier. This device is like the superhero of tire-deflating gadgets. Its main job? To put the brakes on those dangerous cars without causing harm to the folks behind the wheel. So here's the deal. The Fox Tire Barrier is designed to do some serious tire damage, but it's all in the name of safety. And let's face it, it's a whole lot safer than those heart-pounding high-speed chases we see in movies. This bad boy is just one of the many tricks up law enforcement sleeves when it comes to safely stopping runaway vehicles. ArrestNet. Now let's talk about the last method that the police use to stop those fast-moving cars. It's called ArrestNet. It's like a high-stakes game of catch, but instead of ball, they're tossing out high-strength net right in the path of the speeding vehicle. And this net isn't your ordinary fishing gear, it means business. As that net unfolds, it's got some barbed spikes. These spikes go straight for the tyres, and when they hit, it's like a sneaky trap. They'll penetrate those tyres, and before you know it, the car's front wheels are all tangled up, and the pursuit comes to a screeching halt. It's a clever move by the police to ensure safety on our roads. And there you have it, folks. We've just scratched the surface of the incredible tactics law enforcement uses to stop fast-moving cars. If you found this video as fascinating as we did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more thrilling insights into the world of law enforcement and beyond. And hey, if you have any questions or want to share your thoughts on today's topic, drop a comment down below. We love hearing from you.